Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we are going to continue where we left off. Now, most of my dwarves are still sleeping after that last big battle. They got a lot taken out of them. In fact, before I forget, let me come up here. I need to cast that spell again to make sure that the tornado does not take this stuff down. Let's do one there. I think that should be enough. One more. There we go. So it does seem like it grows on the bottom as well as the top. So if you do it close enough, you can get both layers done with the same spell. But basically what I'm doing on this playthrough is I'm coming down here and I want to get a little bit of this iron. Where's it at? A little bit further up. There we go. There's quite a bit of iron over here. They've actually mined most of it. There's a little bit more. Let's keep getting this stuff, and we'll pick up this scaffolding right here. We'll put some lights down. Always forget to put the lights down. Not sure why. Now, the reason I'm doing that is, well, we've been concentrating a lot on killing the Guardian, and now that we've actually managed to open it up, my guys need to take a break. They need to rest. They need to train back up in their skill points and things of that sort. So I am going to do a little bit further along in my technology tree. Why they do that? Because we do have a wave coming up in about 9 minutes and 50 seconds, so I don't really think that's a good time to start. Now, we do need to make some more of these iron fences, which is why I picked up the iron, and I do need to place down the labs that we had our guys build for us. So let's go in here and see if we can build some of these, and that should level us up. Let's see, they have finished building the labs, so let's go back and grab that stuff and put that down. Now, where do I want to put this? I think I'm going to put it over here. I think this will look kind of cool right there, and one more right here, right in between the two statues. I think that's kind of a nice little design. And once I get that done, pretty much all I'll need, actually that's going up, it was 55 earlier, now it's 58. All I'll need is more water, which is not really that hard to come by. I just have to come up here and harvest some of the cactuses, and we need to put another piece of dirt right there. And we have this water over here for emergency uses, but I mean the cactuses over here are more than enough. I don't really want to come over here right now because the enemy's here. Did one of them just die? Did he kill the small mummy? To my knowledge, mummies don't die at night or during the day. But, yeah, he may have just killed his own guy. That's kind of weird. I've never seen them do that. Now, I have this guy down, this totem. He doesn't really do anything because he's not enclosed, so he's very angry. But because he's not attached to my base, it doesn't affect the one down here. But it does still keep the ghost away. Anytime you have a totem down, the ghost that comes over here normally tosses stuff outside of your base. This one right here. You'll see right here, he'll try to make a move for my base, and he'll be repelled from it. And it's close enough that even when he tries to do it from the other side, it doesn't work for him either. So we got that done. Basically, we have to do... you know what? We could actually skip the basic alchemy for now and just do master construction. But I do want these health potions for our guy, as well as the mana potions as well. So we are going to go with iron hatches, because we need a few of those to protect what we have up here on the top where we built those things. In fact, I need to replace some of those. So let's build a few of these. Let's go back in. Yeah, we need to replace some of these towers, so we'll build that here in a second. Let's do some iron hatches. Let's do this. How much iron do we have? A little bit. Not a whole lot. I probably shouldn't have made as many of those locks as I just did, but we're going to use them for a lot of things, so let's do 5, because we need at least 3 on this side, and I prefer to have some more on the other side as well. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do health potions. Yes, we can, finally. So let's do this. We're going to have to make some more glass. Roots, we have a fair bit of that. 51's not too bad. What about resin? 36. Leaves, 205. We're not running out of that anytime soon. And water, like I said, we can go ahead and go get some more of. Berries, on the other hand, are not easy to get. But you can see you make 3 apiece, and we were able to make 10 of them, so we got 30 out of that. Not enough to level this up. Let's go back. We need to make some more glass, jars, little bottles. Let's do 30 of those. And, yeah, we need more water. So, give our guys a minute. They can come over here now. we're completely out of our towers. That's going to cost some wood, so we'll do that. And we need to build some more traps, obviously, because these are down now. So let's do that real quick. We do have a small amount of wood to go around. Let's do let's say 40 of those. Probably be enough. And we'll get our guys on the ball to put that stuff down. We're gonna need more traps this time because we have less guard towers. And I don't know if we're really gonna be able to put all the guard towers down that we want in the amount of time we have. In fact, let's look at that, just see what it takes to put that down. I kind of wanted to get to the Tesla tower first, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. See, you're going to use steel, which, how much steel do I have? 4? So I can make 2 more of these, and we need more bows. So let's make some wooden bows. We'll do 3, which is all we can. What about rope? Can we make any more rope? Yes, we can. Just 3 more. That's not a whole lot. And we don't have enough to make any more bars. Okay, so that's going to be good to go there. Now let's come over here, looking for a good spot with a lot of cactuses and a lot of these little bushes right here. So this is a good spot. Now, if you look at the bushes, some of them have little berries on them and some of them do not. I kind of wish you were able to leave the bush there and just pick the berry. I'm not sure if you actually get berries off of the trees that don't have them on there. We'll find out here in a second. If that's the case, I'll just leave these other 2 there until they do. And I guess we're going to fight this guy as well. And we might as well pick up this cactus over here. And we'll chop this stuff down and get the bones from it. Because we do need bones. We just don't need very many because we have a ton of them. Okay, you guys are doing just fine over here. So I can leave you alone for a little bit. I mean, you're going to get into a fight and hopefully you can survive that. But I don't need to watch that for sure. So you guys are working on this. Too many things at once. I can't wait until I get the... You can see this guy. He wants to do it. He's very, very, very close to getting to my stash. And, yeah, you're great. I should give you a promotion. I can't believe you just did that for me. This is amazing. I wish I had known about this sooner because I would have been doing this on every single one of my levels. Now, I have 50 coins, so I'm going to come in here and talk to this guy. Now, I need to buy a couple more books because, like I said, a few of my guys did die. So I need to get, where are they? I need to get at least 3 of these. And I need to get, actually I have plenty of those books. I don't really need anything else besides that. What about weapons? This could be interesting. I kind of want to do a mithril weapon because I got the cash for it. 65 for the armor. How much for the weapon? 45 for... It's weird because this thing right here, the mithril sword, it takes more metal to make, but it does the same amount of damage. And if you're going to buy the weapon, you're not using more metal, so you might as well go with the one that's a little cheaper. And I can't... Maybe it's slower? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is other than the fact that one requires more metal than the other. But I'm going to buy the hammer. Yeah, I'm going to give one of my guys the hammer. It's a lot of money to spend, but I think it's going to help my guys out in the end because, you know, there's a wave coming already. So let's get all of this stuff. Let's kill these guys, and let's get these cactuses. Attack! No, there we go, finally. I was going to say, where's their little battle cry? They've been always doing that ever since the very first level, I should say. So, come on. Oh, wow, one of my guys is not wearing any armor. Does he just not have any? I thought I gave everybody armor. Maybe he just spawned. Yeah, he just spawned and he doesn't have any armor. So no, we're going to have to fix that. Some boots and a helmet. And you are going to be... we're going to give you a miner skill. And you're already a logger. And we're going to make you a warrior. Yeah, we're going to make you a warrior. So give you a sharpening stone or grinding stone, I should say. And, man, we don't have any weapons for you. How did that happen? So we're going to make you good stuff. We're going to make you some stuff real quick, guy. We'll make you an iron pickaxe. Actually, no, we'll make you a steel pickaxe, which is going to take up a little bit of my steel, so I'll have even less to make on the towers that I want. But it's, you know, this guy's more important. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to make you a weapon. Maybe not. So steel sword does what? 25. And a steel club does 20. Well, it's all I can give you for now, so that's what we're going to do. And now I have to wait for somebody to make that. And look how many berries are dropping. It does seem like the berries drop from all the bushes, whether they have berries on them or not, from the looks of it anyways. And what do we got over here? Oh, they got my mithril battle axe. So I guess I didn't even really need to make a weapon. I could have just given him the mithril one, but I kind of want to give that to the person who has the highest skill, because I think they're going to take advantage of it the most. And I tried doing that on the last time as well, and it did seem to make a difference, although, you know, he's not always the first one to show up. So that's kind of an issue as well. There's just tons and tons of stuff out here. Okay, that one's about to wear away. In fact, let me put another portal there just to give it a little bit more time. Oh man, they're making such quick work of this. You can tell the animals don't like it when I'm chopping stuff down. They get very aggravated. Most of the time they're just kind of chilling out here and not moving around very much. But when my guys show up, they start moving around quite a bit, and that's kind of realistic. I like that. Because, yeah, the animals would, you know, react to your presence, especially if they're not accustomed to it. Now, I haven't trapped any of these guys yet. I haven't built a farm for any of them yet. Haven't really had the wood to spare. But at some point in this game, I know I've talked about it before, but at some point in this game, I'm going to take a few minutes and get that done, even if I have to just completely stop everything I'm doing to get that, because I didn't get to experiment with that too much in the last playthrough, and I am kind of running low on food, so I kind of could use that stuff. Man, I'm going through my power left and right here. Probably should be using it a little bit more efficient than what I'm doing, but you know, that's okay. We'll put all these down. Nope, can't put that there. That should be far enough, actually. So let's see. Can we build those things now? Are those bows built for us? If they are, I want to make sure I have at least a few guard towers. No, the bows never got built. I know I clicked on it 3 times because I ran out of rope. So somewhere the those bows are sitting on the ground, I'm sure, waiting to be picked up. I don't see. I see tons and tons of bottles over here, but I don't see any bows. Maybe it's on somebody's back and they're still delivering it? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Nobody's making my potions. They couldn't have made all of them already, could they have? That's a lot of potions. I've 30. Yeah, they haven't even started yet. Okay, well, we'll start on making some of these then. Let's do one. Actually, we can only make one right now, so that's... Well, you know what? If we can make one, then the next time we come in here, we won't have to sit here and drag all the items in. We can just come over here and click on it a whole bunch of times and make a whole bunch of potions. So I guess that's not too bad. Let's use some slime, some zombie brains. 286. Yeah, we got a fair amount of those. And 41 roots. Okay, so we can make 3 of those. Now, you can always come into your inventory and use these that way, or you can drag them down to your hotbar and then just left-click them onto one of your dwarves, and he will stop what he's doing for a few seconds and actually drink the potion, whether it's a health potion. I don't think he can do actually health potion. I know he can do the mana potions because that's how I use them, but you may have to... where are these iron hatches? The iron hatches still haven't gotten here either. Where on the earth? Because I know we built like 5 of those things. And they're not on the ground. Unless they're right here. They could literally be hiding underneath all of this mess right here and you just can't see them. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a portal. Oh yeah, he has one on his back. You can see an iron hatch right on his back. And there's another one right over here actually. You can kind of see it right underneath that little bottle. So there's probably a few things hiding under there. It's the same guy coming back and picking everything up, which I'm more than happy to allow him to go through that entire portal all by himself. He's been working like a madman over there, and he's actually one of the only ones who's been doing that. Where are you going? Are you literally leaving the portal? No, you're not. You're just picking something up. I was going to say, I thought maybe the portal got too crowded for them, and there's only so many people who can come through and out at the same time, but no, that doesn't seem like that's the case. Okay, so now that we got more bottles done, we can come in here and do more potions. And this should help level us up a little bit. How many can we do? 24, and we ran out of gray mushrooms. Well, we definitely need to keep an eye out for that. But I think that's going to give us a nice little supply of potions, to be honest. I don't really think we're going to need more than that. Now let's come in here. Did they have one bow done. One bow out of 3. Let's build another one because we need that. And we will try building at least one of these. Oh, crap. We're out of steel. Man, that sucks. We're not going to have it in time. We're going to have to go find steel. And, yeah, that really sucks because we need steel for this stuff. What about brick fence? We may not need... what about bricks? What do they take? Clay, water, and coal. That's not really... I don't really want to use water or the coal, to be honest. This one takes wood and glass. It's not too bad. What about the brick wall? And bricks and clay. You know, I hate to do it because this... Yeah, we're not going to do that. That would just take longer on that one, to be honest. So we're going to do the window. You're going to use a lot of glass and a lot of planks, but I think in the end this is going to be a little bit easier for us to replenish because it's wood, and I believe the glass is made out of... Is it sand and coal or something? I think is the case, but it's pretty easy to make, and for a few pieces you make quite a lot of glass. So let's do this. See if we can get it to level up. Nope, we're out of planks and we're out of glass. So let's do some more planks, which is just wood. And we have a decent amount, not a whole lot. You can see right there. And we need to do the glass, which is coal and sand. Yeah. So let's do that. And you make four a piece for just 2 coal. And coal can be replenished with wood. So again, it's pretty easy to replenish that. This guy's just going through all my traps right before a wave. It's like they send those guys on purpose so you have a few less traps than what you initially planned on having. Let's see, are there any more over here? There's a few holes here, actually. I think those were from the trees. Okay, so we need to seal this up regardless of whether we have anything in there. Otherwise, they're just going to come right through into our base. So let's see where our hatch is. We'll put that down here. We'll put that here. We'll go ahead and get rid of these hatches and opt for the stronger version of them. We'll get this little tree right here. It's definitely more wood. Let's see. This guy's going to put our hatch down, thankfully. And this guy probably going to take these other 2 hatches down. Here we go. I love the sound effects that they're adding into the game. You can kind of even hear them like building this. And I should probably tell my guys to go to bed here pretty soon. And you still don't have equipment. So let's make sure we have everybody outfitted before this next wave. So you're going to get a mithril hammer. You lucky duck. You don't deserve it, but you're going to get it. You haven't really earned it is what I'm saying. You haven't really done anything not to deserve it, though. So you're good on your skills. Fishing and warrior, you need mining, and I got a couple books for you. So there's one right there. You're a warrior, and you need mining. And I could give you something else. What could I give you? Carpenter, smithing, cookbook. You know what? I'm gonna give you climbing, just because we haven't done that too often. And you can see some of the other ones. What are these? Climber and an archer, and you don't have mining. Why wouldn't you have mining? So I need another book. That sucks. Okay, you're going to get that as soon as possible. As soon as I get some more coin. I do have some coins. Okay, everybody else is good. So let's make sure we put those down. Okay, you guys are doing that. I'm going to run over here, grab the book real quick. Or at least buy the book real quick. They're not going to grab it, because I'm going to send most of them to bed here in a second. We'll do this. We'll do 2 more, because we got the coin for it. So now let me check my dwarves. Hopefully they won't all need to go to bed. I think most of them have been sleeping this whole time. Yeah, for the most part you guys are fine. I'll let you get back to the storage, and then you're going to bed for probably about, I don't know, like 45 seconds. I mean, my comfort rating is pretty high, and he's not very low on his health. You're pretty low. I'm not even going to let you go back to it. You're fine down here. In fact, where are you? I mean... How did you get down? Oh, you know what? I put a portal down here for you, didn't I? And that's how you were getting all this coal. Or not coal, but iron. Let me go ahead and select you guys. Sleeping, going to sleep, digging, stockpile. Yeah, everybody's pretty full life, except for this guy, and I think the reason he's low is he quite literally just fell down. Otherwise, he'd still be, you know, pretty high on his life as well, so let's go ahead and send you back to bed. And here they come. Here's the wave coming in about 9 seconds, guys. And I have nothing up, nothing to help protect my base other than the traps. And hopefully that will be enough, because I really don't want to lose any more people with this. That was pretty heartbreaking to see all those guys die in the first place. Now, if I wanted to, I could always create a second layer just slightly above here and put down the dirt so that these big guys wouldn't eat through all my traps. But I don't really find them that big of a nuisance just yet. The earlier missions that I were playing had far more bigger guys per wave than this one seems to, and these big eye guys, they get stuck in this little hole all the time, so I'm not really too worried about that. I'm really worried about the smaller guys because they tend to do serious amounts of damage. So let me have this, so these guys will start at least grouping over here, so if they do get through most of these traps, which I think they are going to. Ow. I think that's the biggest bridge I've seen them build so far. I'm not sure why they're doing that either. Or why they built one down here. Okay, so you got 2 eyeball guys in there. I think they're called beholders. Oh, great. These big guys are eating through my traps. Okay, well, they're about to get attacked. No, don't fall down. What were you doing, man? He was trying to balance himself on the bridge above, and it wasn't working out for him. Come on, kill him. I would suggest you guys not go out that far. I got plenty of traps back here that could really help you, but when they get aggressive like that, I guess they don't really care. Come on, kill. Ultimate attack. They're doing really well. Not very much damage at all. Come on, back up a little bit, guys. I got a lot more coming. Back up a little bit. I can afford the wood. Oh man, he got his butt handed to him when he jumped out there by himself. You can see the mithril hammer just slicing right through these guys. Look at that. Oh my god, that does so much damage to these little guys. Oh no, he's hurt. Oh, the guy with the mithril hammer is running away. Well, there goes my big boomstick. I do have one more guy with the mithril sword in there. You can kind of see him right here in the middle. Man, he's so jumbled up in there, but he's still doing damage. Oh no. A couple more guys hurt. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left, including my mithril sword guy. I think maybe the mithril sword attacks faster. Like, it does the same amount of damage, but it seems to actually attack faster than the mithril hammer. That could just be my imagination, but it actually does seem like there is something to that. Let's put this down. Holy crap, look at all the brains. This is just one giant smorgasbord of leftover pieces. Why did they dig down here? You know what? I'm going to leave that there. Why not? It's not bothering me. I don't need the bones, and I will have to chop this stuff down. Wow, they were really trying to get over to this island. Maybe if I chop that island down, they will stop trying to get there. I don't know, but we're gonna chop it down. Let's put some scaffolding to help them get up a little bit higher. We're pretty much out of scaffolding. I need to pick up where I left it all, which I think was further down this way. Let's come over here and see if I can find it. Nope, a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna grab all of this. Now there is a little bit of coal and a little bit of iron down here, and quite a bit more that they haven't actually picked up. And there was some kind of lake down here. And what is this? Is this something over here? There might be something over here, guys. Let's put a portal here. They can come back, pick up these resources, and I will cut above and see if I can find out what's in here, because this looks kind of interesting. It might be another room with more resources that we can come back and bring to our base and actually get some better comfort rating, because we do need that. Oh, and there's quite a bit of iron down here, and we are low on iron, so we're going to do that pretty soon. And there's some more mushrooms down here that we need. These are the exact mushrooms that we're missing, these little ones right here. So there's 3 of them right here, and that's another 9 potions we could be making. But you know what? They're not even making potions right now. They're concentrating more on this stuff over here. I wonder, do you have to have somebody with the skill set? I don't think you do, because when you don't have somebody, I don't know, maybe if you give them all 3 skills, they won't want to do any of the other stuff. I don't know how that works. We're going to tell you to go to sleep. You're digging. You should be in sleep. You're fine. You're fine. I'll let you put it down first, and then you're going to bed. Now, a lot of them got hurt during that last battle, and I don't necessarily have to tell them to go to bed just yet, but I like to side on caution because, again, if you lose your dwarf, you're going to have to start all over with their skills, and that is a pain in the butt. This guy just keeps spawning out here. This is something else. This guy's kind of like the Yeti, except he doesn't attack me, so he's not as big of a nuisance there, but he definitely goes through my traps a whole lot more than what I would like. Let's see, who's low on life? Oh, you're already going to sleep. I don't know why you're telling me that. Let's see, a glass over here. We can put down a portal to help them get that. Although they're probably mining down there where I told them to mine, and that's why they're not up here chopping stuff down. So I probably shouldn't have put that portal there. Yeah, they're mining over here. So let's pick this up. Miner's book. Yeah, okay. Well, we've already bought a few extras, but it's always nice to get one because we will get more dwarves. And I'm sure at some point we're probably going to lose a few. Unfortunately, that just seems to be one of those things that you can't really avoid. So let's see. You guys are going to chop down into this. Probably should chop down a little bit further away, just in case there's something in here, but haven't really ever found anything in these on this level. I don't know if there's more guardians than what we found up there on the top. I'm kind of leading to the side that there might not be, because we probably should have found one by now. I mean, look how much we've you know, discovered on this map, and in all of this area we have not discovered one guardian below the surface. The only guardian we found is the one up here in the temple, which I'm sure there's probably another one in this temple, and you know, for all I know, he'll drop, you know, 4 or 5 pieces. Although this looks like the place right here. Oh no, there's a guardian. Holy crap. Nice, nice. There is more guardians. Okay, so I have 2 guardians to kill now. You guys can kill this on your own, I'm sure. Now, this is the place that you actually put the portal pieces when you're done, when you've actually collected enough portal pieces. Oh yes, he healed himself. Nice. Oh man, those potions are so cool. I'm gonna definitely have to make sure on the next playthrough that I build those as soon as possible, because I think that, you know, if you can hold off on attacking the guardians until you get that, I think that makes all the difference. Oh, you guys need portals, that's right. You're trapped in here otherwise. There's no way out that I'm aware of. Yeah, see, it just goes to one giant entrance. So without those... Holy crap, get out of here, guys. No, run! Run! Get out of there! Oh, wow, that was close. Come on, get out, get out. That is definitely not something we're going to be doing right now. Let's see, can we put one of those do not, there we go, beware signs, so they will not pass this sign under any circumstance. In fact, even when you're controlling it, they still won't pass that sign. Okay, let me pick that up. There you go. So let's put that there and that there. And we'll put one more over here just for good measure. Now we can let them leave. And I don't think they'll come over here because there's a beware sign right on the portal. As much as they may want to pick up all these resources, I don't think they will come through that. And since there's no other way they can get down here, it's completely sealed off, I'm pretty set. I don't have to worry too much of them. There's a lot of coins over here, though. We may come back over there and get that pretty soon, but not for now. We'll leave that there. Let them make some more health potions. That's going to help us kill those guardians, which I'm not in a rush to do. But now that I know there's more guardians, I'll definitely be on the lookout for them. Let's see, who's low on health? Oh, boy, you're already sleeping. And you guys have... you could actually use a little bit more food. And I know I have tons and tons of things for them to do already. But let's see, we need to make some of this. There we go. That's going to last me a while. I won't have to make any more food for some time. It's 60 pieces of food. Although whoever has to cook that is going to be sitting there for a long time, because I only have 2 stoves. And I believe you have to use the better stove for that. So, yeah, that's going to be one guy doing all that. Let's go ahead and put a portal here so they can pick up those resources. Make it a little bit easier for these guys to get back. Probably should have put it someplace in the middle, so it was easier for everybody to get around. But yeah, it's too late now. I put it there, so we're gonna keep it there. Now let's see. Are they gonna come right back? Yeah, they're getting all those all those glass bottles and glass, and he's making more of it. Okay, so what was it that we wanted to work on? What do we need? We have enough windows. No, we don't have enough windows done. So this is what we were working on. Okay, we got not even close to enough planks, but we'll make one more. In fact, what am I doing? Take that stuff off. I can just make it. There we go. That's going pretty good. What about potions? We need more potions. What about elixir of obliteration? Oh, we do have the imps. Holy crap, what am I wasting my time for? I need to put some of these imps down. This is going to be cool. Okay. Let's come down here where there's plenty of stuff. I don't have that much power, so this may not last for very long, but the imps in their own right, they last for like 15 minutes. It's amazing how long these guys last. And they are just incredibly good helpers. They go off in any direction where there's stuff that needs to be harvested. And I can't really put it down here because, again, there's no way out. Although there's a lot of resources down here. I wish I could put one down here for. Now, I'm going to put a couple up here on the surface just because I'm sure there's tons of resources that have been scattered all over the place by the tornado. Because the tornado will pick stuff out of your base and fling it all over the map. And he's been doing that pretty much the entire game until I built this little thing above it, because I didn't know that's what was going on. And so there's a lot of stuff, especially over here, that they could help with. Yeah, let's do one more. And hopefully that won't be too much going on the screen. That's a lot of little minions. And I don't want to waste them, because if they don't have anything to pick up, they just kind of sit there until there is. So let's see. Oh, they're going to help over here too, because these guys are all making stuff. So they'll come down here constantly and pick stuff up and take it back up to the base so that these guys don't have to stop working. As you can see, like, this guy has a potion on his back. So one more or two more items, he would have had to have stopped what he was doing and head back upstairs. But because these little guys are helping out, they just keep on trucking and definitely make things go a lot quicker. And so it's really nice to have these guys. They are limited in that they can't mine and they can't destroy blocks and they can't attack enemies. But if you use them for what the purpose is, especially during scenarios like this, that's when they really shine, and you can see like this huge difference. Well, they're not really helping this guy out as much as they could. I guess he stopped working on this little forge because there should have been plenty of room. Like, I don't think there's a limit to how many items they can throw behind them. It's just kind of weird sometimes. They will leave and move to another one, maybe because it's closer to the stockpile. But if that was the case, they should have been using that one to begin with. And I don't think somebody else was here a second ago, so we will put that down. We need to put some more seeds down, get this stuff growing again. So we'll do that really quick. Let's grab this stuff right here. We definitely need to chop that down. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time. Let's do this. Where are we getting attacked? Probably outside. It's probably another one of those. Oh, they killed it already. Whatever it was, it's dead. How many people were sleeping? Not many. Unfortunately, I gotta kill you, man. You're in my base. You're messing things up. I wish I could put another light in here, but I didn't do it 3 tall. I only did it 2. And there's no room for a light. So unless I take one of these tables down... you know what? I could take the vase down, I guess. Yeah. It'd look a little weird to have that in there. I'd prefer to take the table, actually. Yeah, let's take the table. And I will put a light right here. And then I will move the table someplace else. In fact, how many tables do I have? I may actually have a few more I can put down. Yeah, I do have a few more I can put down. So let's do that. And I can move that now. That way when it finally is done... in fact, we'll put a table up here. That way they can get something to eat while they're there. Where are my lights? Do I have any fancy lights? I know I have some. I just don't know where they're at. Let's see. No, that's not them. Let's see. Are they in here? I must have missed them because I didn't see them there. Where are they at? They must be over here. Oh, there they are. So let's do this. Get rid of the doors. We don't really need doors right now. And we'll put a light. And there's really no downside to not having a lot of light. I just like the place to be nice and lit up. And I probably will eventually chop down this floor, like I said before, and just make it one more deep so that I can put a whole row of lights. Or not a whole row, but a row of lights up here with the spacing and, you know, windows and things of that sort to help increase or not my faction, but my comfort, because it does fluctuate quite a bit often. I mean, it doesn't really go very high or very low. It kind of stays within 55% to around 57%, kind of fluctuates in that range, but almost every single time I come back and look at it, it's a different comfort rating in that range, and it's kind of weird because it's not like I'm adding anything new. None of my dwarves are dying, at least not when I'm looking at it. They have died in the past, but when I look at it, nobody's dying, and nobody's putting anything down, and really nothing is changing other than the fact that this thing constantly decides where the borders of my base are. And because I don't have my entire base sealed off, like you can see right up here, there's no roof. So when it comes over here, it decides if it keeps going, or it decides if it cuts down and goes across and only comes over here and then goes down this way. So on some of the passes, it goes in a certain way that increases my comfort rating, I think. And on other passes, it cuts off a few of the torches or something like that, and then it decreases them again. So I don't know how it's supposed to... What are they killing down here? Oh, the snails. Wow. They didn't used to do that. I remember there used to be snails in here, and they would be perfectly fine. You tell me 3 snails spawned in here within a matter of seconds? That's kind of weird. That's a pretty big spawn rate. Okay, so let's see. 55 still. Now they're still making windows, which is good. Let's see, how close am I? We need to make more of these. Close. We're getting there. We just need more planks. Now, do we have more wood we can make more planks with? Yes, we can. And what else do we need to make? We need to make more potions. Actually, I think it's going to go ahead and level us up. Yeah, it's going to level us up already. But Elixir of Obliteration curses a dwarf to forget all his skills. Why would I want that? I mean, I understand if you give him like a whole bunch of crap and forget to give him like a warrior skill or a mage skill or even an archer skill. This may be kind of useful, but usually I would just accept it and be like, okay, I'll go with that. I know some people have actually talked about killing their dwarves by drowning them and stuff so they can get a better one, or at least one with a different set of skills. If this, but I guess this kind of fixes it for you if you run into that kind of issue. I don't think I would ever use that, though. Now I'm going to make more health potions because I think those are a little bit more important when fighting the Guardian, and they use those on their own. So whether I needed to use those or not, or actually make those or not to level up, I want them. I want as many of those as possible. And I definitely want as many mana potions as possible just for my own playstyle, because I find the game goes a little quicker when you have that. But I think we're going to go ahead and actually end the episode here, guys. This has been a pretty eventful episode because we found another Guardian down here, which is a nice surprise. It's nice to know that there's more than just 2 in here, and we did open up this one over here. Now these guys just continue to spawn. As you can see, there's already another 3 or 4 guys in here, and they only come down when I watch them, when I look at them. And so I'm gonna have to come over here and clean this out, because again, if you let it get too much, it just causes a great deal of lag, and I think that's what we were having on the last episode. So again, guys, if you do enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have any comments, I've been loving hearing back from you guys on the different playstyles that you have, and some very, very useful tips that I've been trying to pass on to you guys, especially concerning like this totem keeping away the ghost, which for me, used to drive me crazy every time they would come over here and throw stuff out. It never really caused that big of an issue. It was just one of my little pet peeves. I hated the fact that they could come over here and just do what they wanted to, and I could never really stop them. And so I love the fact that I can put this totem down and stop that. Also, if you are having trouble with the tornado and you don't want to do the technique that I used for the trees, I have been told that if you put blocks down, you will be able to stop that. And I've actually seen on other people's Let's Plays that if you use the more advanced building materials for your house, that those can still actually stop the tornado from destroying your house. So there's a few different materials out there you can use if you want to build on the surface. And I think if they ever decide to make your little stockpile here attackable and destroyable, that a lot of people are going to be changing their playstyle from kind of building down below where it's nice and safe to being forced to build up here on the top, and really, I think that's going to create a new kind of atmosphere of the game. Maybe keep that for like hardcore, difficulty, and then keep the rest for the people who just kind of like to build, because I think there's a large community for both. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.